Yes, I'm Alison Falls, and I'm originally from Long Island, New York, living now in the Midwest on beautiful Lake Erie.
David Prudhomme, lived all over the place, and I live in Lake Erie.
The title of the book is Be Happy Now, From Wall Street Ambition and the Illusion of Success, My Path to Happiness. And it's a personal story of a journey that I took with David as my guide that transformed me. I was looking for happiness in my Wall Street career, in my big home, in my beautiful family. Not that that isn't important, and I was very successful. However, deep inside, I was empty. And one day in May, I called David Prudhomme and started to learn his process. And I should let him talk about his process, because the reason I wrote the book is that it was transformational. And once I understood the joy and what it really meant to feel fulfilled, I just knew I had to share that story with everyone.
Be Happy Now is a process I created that helps you go from where you are to where you want to be, using the power of your mind, the conscious, subconscious mind. So most of us are not trained in grade school, high school, college, PhDs on how our mind works, how our emotions work, how we can choose our emotions, how we can truly take back control of our life and move it in the direction that we desire. And through the process, which is in the book, Alison transforms herself, and the process is the same for everyone, regardless of your situation, your circumstances, what's going on in your life. It's perception, awareness, and then being able to make a choice. And the book gives an example of that for other people to be able to follow along.
And what I love about it is that when people read our book, they think about their stories. Now, I'm so happy to be here in New York, particularly because of the energy of New York, and I'm just amazed at how many book readers and book lovers there are out there. And I was flying into New York City and landed at LaGuardia at 8:47 a.m. And I was on my way to meet a very important client on the 99th floor of the World Trade Center.
On 9/11.
And that date was 9/11. I never actually got into the city because the city was on lockdown as people realized it was a terrorist attack. And on my way up to meet my Aunt Mary, who lives about 2 hours north of the city, I looked out the rear view window of the limo I was in, and I saw the two plumes of black smoke rising to the sky, and we're listening on the radio to the cries and the screams, and then the black smoke turned white as the towers came down. And I spent the next week crying in sadness for all those poor souls that lost their lives. And I came away from that week thinking, I have an opportunity here. I have a second chance to really, truly, fully live my life. And I changed a lot of things. I retired from Bank of America. I went to my home in Ohio. I was put on boards of directors, and I'm flying all over the place. So I changed all the externalities, but I really didn't change myself, not until I met David. And he taught me that emotions are choices. And so I learned in the process how to choose emotions. I let go of my need to control, because I wanted to control the outcome. Well, I can plan and I can do a lot of things, but I'm not in control of the outcome. Somebody else is doing that. And there's a freedom when you learn how to step back, and there's a freedom when you learn to let go.
Understanding that they can choose their emotions, that they can forgive. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's not for the other person. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. And when you can forgive other people and forgive yourself and choose your emotions and understand that your self-talk is extremely important. How you talk to yourself matters. It truly matters. And that sets up your perception, your awareness, and your experience.